Okay, so like I said, I had my list of topics that I ran down earlier. Okay, I mentioned everything that we're going to be talking about today. I'm telling you guys now, we're probably going to be locked in for a little while. And I was thinking to myself, earlier in the week also, we got an episode that's out right now, episode 642 of the podcast. It's out right now. Big salute to Mucho TV, who was our special guest this week. And I was telling the man them on the podcast, like, I don't know if I want to address this op shit, man. I'm saying, because we had our pod wars before,
Yeah, sure, yeah.
and that was cool,
Yeah.
right? But the one that's developing right now with some of these other podcasts, which I ain't gonna mention the names today, and then when they react to it and be like, "Oh, he didn't even mention the name because of whatever." No, it's because niggas don't even get over 50 views, bro. So I'm not even mentioning the name. You know what I mean? Like, these guys, we've tried to do a lot of great content over the year. We're in December. We're at the end of the year. I feel that we've had a great year. Our numbers have gone up. We've had a lot of viral moments. Drake made us go super crazy viral, where we were posted on every single blog imaginable, except for the ones in Toronto. And, you know, I enjoy making content. And then I enjoy competition as well. We had multiple quote unquote podcast wars where, you know, we went back and forth with the Extra Gravy show. We were calling, man, Teletubbies and, you know, all kind of funny stuff. Okay, fun stuff. And then what ended up happening, I went over, did an episode with my homie, my podcast brother, Marlon Palmer and Duke, and everything was lovely. He came in bigging up his chest.
It's not even necessarily that. It's just the unnecessary side comments. You could say what you want to say and get your point across. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But without talking down, especially on a show that you were trying to be on, it really just doesn't make sense to me.
That's the only thing I'm not understanding. I've kind of just agreed to just not speak on it. Because it's like, if you understand things any kind of way, like a certain level, you can't really get down to the understanding. You know what I mean? It's kind of like, this is like, I used to think like this so long ago that it's like, I can't identify with it. You know what I'm
saying? A little bit.
Say more.
All right. We also did the back and forth in that same podcast wars with Relentless Diaries. We had different names for them, pretentious diaries, all types of stuff.
Or is this like content? You guys like, no, it's just content, so you don't get online. Is it content though? Is it? But that's why. I won't lie.
Mixy in regards to the quote unquote pod war that was going on.
Yeah, I didn't think you were Mixy
because I get
before.
Mixy on like in many occasions on a regular
basis. Well, I did see you ask the girl if she was a telly ting.
Yeah, that happened. Big salute to DJ Natural. Great addition to the pod over the last year. He has ruffled a lot of people's feathers. Okay. We've had what would you call it? The Clout Chaser or the Fall Off of the Year awards, and it was fun. Okay, we had different awards that was being given out as far as Clout Chaser of the Year.
For this next award, this is the Clout Chaser of the Year. This person has going above and beyond to get a moment regardless of the cost. He doesn't care what it takes. He is going to get them 300 views.
Oh, shit. 300 views is crazy.
The Clout Chaser of the Year goes to Underground Nation, a.k.a. DL Nation. Any arguments?
Sam will not be here to accept his award today.
Bonjour, everyone. Bonjour, hi. My name is Sam. I just want to thank DJ Natural Wave.
Gossip Girl of the Year, Wastemans of the Year, and I enjoyed it. I love having fun. I love making content. Big salute to DJ Czar, who's also popping up in the chat as well. And full circle, we bought Mucho to be on the show. But the reason I don't want to bring it up right now, because you're a man of peace. You know what I'm saying?
For sure,
from what I see from the outside.
Yeah, for sure.
You don't like to get up in the mix-up and stuff like that. And when we had our back and forth, or quote-unquote back and forth, it was fun.
Yeah.
These guys don't make it fun, bro. They make it nasty. They say words that make mans want to have to go crazy on road and stuff like that. And then it becomes this like, it's not fun anymore. And then it makes me go crazy where I start pulling up all like kind of dirty information and I turn into like a demon and I start using demon emojis and I'm just like, bro,
Nah,
it's
bro was
just
on his 50
Christmas,
Cent
man.
all week, bro. Oh,
Yeah, man, it's holiday time, man. Like, good energy, not that evil energy anymore, man. Like, I was just playing funeral music over and over again from slide to slide.
I was playing Meet the Grams, bro.
Oh, I went nuts. Oh, I didn't play Meet the Grams, but I went nuts. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't know.
You were just alone in a dark room, like researching things to say about them, like smoking and just pissed.
No cap.
I'm just giving you guys context to why we're even here in the first place, because it's disgusting behavior. You know what I'm saying? It's stuff that I don't condone. You're not gonna start this. I don't even want to call it a rant. I don't want to call it a rant because I'm not gonna go get over here and get angry and stuff like that. Okay, but I want to make sure that everything is copacetic before we even get into this, because I know, I understand that our ops love to freaking clip everything. So I want to make sure that when you guys clip this, all right, so we better now. I want to make sure that when we clip this and when you guys clip this and make your umpteenth video on the We Love Hip Hop platform or on Friday Ricky Dread, and you throw my face in the thumbnail, I want to make sure that the quality's good. Okay? So before we even do any of that, let me play some more videos and make sure that Shintiki. No. It's not another rant. Okay, I'll show you something. Do me a quick favor while you're here and smash that like button so we can break the algorithm. And join the comment gang and subscribe. It's free. Yes. How you even pronounce this guy's name, man? Whatever. You guys see the name on the screen. I'm not even going to botch up the pronunciations of his name. We'll play the clip.
Here.
Oh, waste you to be.
They don't even deserve no music. You know what I mean?
No.
I have to give it to Soraya Flash and the Brown Bandits.
We have three grown-ass men, right? Three grown-ass men that set up multiple cameras, lighting setup. They're paying rent for a fucking podcast to sit here and talk about Waste Shoot of the Year awards. What the fuck is we talking about, bro? Grown-ass men talking about Waste Shoot of the Year awards, talking about fucking Brown Bandits. What the fuck are you guys doing with your platform? Are you being fucking serious? Ricky, broski, you have built an incredible name and Toronto respects you. Toronto likes your podcast. You feel what I'm saying? There's a reason why your podcast has fallen off, because you're letting losers like this come on.
Holy shit, man. I'm gonna let him finish.
Onto your fucking show, talk about Waste Shoot of the Year. You have nothing else to talk about? This is embarrassing behavior, Brody. This is what you're doing with the community you've built in Toronto. And then the other goof, what? I don't even know who the
This is what I'm talking about, fam. You guys, maybe it's a jail thing, and that's a blessing. If you've never been to jail, good. Blessings to you. But if you have, you know that you can't just be throwing that word around so loosely. Or maybe you're on notice, you know that the word goof holds weight in Toronto and you're ready for whatever smokes comes with it. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying, that you guys might need to watch the words. As far as the amount of you know what? I'll leave that for later. I have a whole segment for this later. The reason I pulled this up is because I was going to leave this shit alone. I said to myself, Friday, be the bigger person. Don't get at these niggas. Like, I left a comment on my Twitter where I said, sometimes, I didn't even say sometimes, more times we get more comments in our comment section than these motherfuckers get views on their actual video. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I go to some of these guys' channels that try to get our attention to get us to go crazy, and when we do give them attention, they take it and they turn it into just something disgusting and nasty. All right? When I go over to these channels and I go check to see what they're up to and see maybe we have some actual competition, or I'm going back and forth with somebody who's actually worthy of going back and forth with, I look at their view count, it'd be like 30 views in 19 hours. And we got 30 comments on a video that we put out 10 hours ago. So I'm thinking to myself, maybe I should just leave this shit alone. And not even get into dissing my ops, Toronto podcast wars. But then I'm looking in the comment section over here. And big salute to Honcho Hoodlum. I see Honcho in the comments. He says, bros, you squares got to stay in y'all lanes. All y'all goofs, all that goof talking and shit gets people hurt. Then people are going to be saying mans are wrong for giving mans to deaf us for talks like that. That's a fact, right? But then when it was this, say that then. And I said, all right. We got Icy's pre-cum over here. Big salute to Icy Springer, who pulled up and says, okay, and he at Champagne Poppy. At Champagne Poppy. Don't want a podcast with them because he told at the 100 show he used to smash at Top 5 Sister, and Smiley even don't want to come for a second episode. I already told them to suck they mom. I said to myself, you know what? I was going to leave this shit alone because his homie, you know, the Predator, was like, yo, why are you picking on a 25-year-old kid? And it kept on being, oh, he's 25. He's 25. Like as if 25 means that a nigga don't know no better. Like when I was 25 and I was antagonizing niggas, or when I was 25 and I was running around the streets and shit got crazy, or if I did something wrong or a violation and niggas wanted to fight me or fucking try to fly my head, I had to deal with that too. Okay? Because when you're 25, you're a grown-ass man. Okay? So when your daddy is trying to come and fight your battles about, oh, he's only 25, he's trying to grow his network. Shut the fuck up, bro. Ain't nobody trying to hear that shit. All right? Because your little 25-year-old goofy-ass little kid keeps on antagonizing the man them. Okay? Jumping up in the comments, trying to get Drake's attention or trying to get Top 5's attention by any means. Because for what reason? Because you're trying to tear down what we got going on over here? That could be the only reason. It can't be because we said that you're a clout chaser. Because a clout chaser is not enough to be like, you know what? I'm going to do anything by any means necessary to try to take these niggas down. And if that means trying to get on Drake's radar so that Drake don't like them anymore, or coming into the videos and disliking and doing whatever, bro, that ain't content no more. That's niggas who just don't like you. All right? When niggas is actually trying to just bring down what you've built over in 8 years, going on 9 years, it's not niggas who are trying to do content with you. It's niggas who don't fuck with you, who would rather not see you around. So with that being said, if that's what we're at, where niggas is like, oh, I need to drag a nigga down. I need to make sure to destroy what they have. We could play that fucking game. Let me pull up some shit, all right? Because this guy, the Underground Nation, who made his Suck Your Mom song, all right? And you can clip this, all right? And let me show you all something, too, with the GTV niggas. Or not even the GTV niggas, because salute to DJ Las Vegas, real nigga, the gutsy nigga. I'm not going to give this nigga a strike if he goes and reacts to one of my videos. Because I've never given you guys a strike for the 30 videos that you guys have made on us.
Like, it's too easy to just respond to the music and laugh at it online.
The man, Friday wants him to respond to the fucking thing, to his video.
Friday wants Sam to respond
to his video,
so he can give him a copyright strike.
Yeah, I think that's low key why. Yeah, I think he's baiting him because
pack his page,
because he was like, "Yo, Friday keeps telling me to respond to the video," and I'm just like, don't do it.
But he's gonna do it. He probably do. He doesn't listen, so I mean, he's like your little brother that you tell me, "Oh, bro, don't go in the kitchen, fam. The stove's hot."
So then, why would I start now? So let me pull up some shit. Since we're going to be talking about tearing down motherfuckers. All right? First example, the name. Underground Nation. Great name. But, kind of hard to find sometimes when it comes to like finding that as a new person to be able to have that name. All right. You might have to do an adjustment, Underground Nation 3 or Underground Nation 100 or Toronto or something, because more times somebody else will probably have that name because it's a cool name. Then somebody hit me up in the DMs and said, you know what, Friday? And here's the thing. People will hit me up. It's not even me having to do the research. Niggas will hit me up and be like, oh, that guy that you mentioned the other day that told you suck your mom? Oh, I got some intel on him. So when people are like, yo, Friday, oh, you spend too much time doing research on these niggas. No, I don't. No, I don't. Niggas send me the info because guess what? I don't got a problem with you, but a whole bunch of other people out there do. So then when they see, for the amount of people that you've been fucked over out there in the world, that somebody with a microphone says something, guess what? They feed that person information who has the microphone. Because they're like, oh, now somebody can speak for us for all the wrongs that this piece of shit human has done to us. So let's start with the name. I made a tweet. I said, maybe we can talk about the fact that you stole your name and logo concept from a West Coast group, Clout. Now, let me make a correction. I was wrong about that because I spoke to them via DM actually yesterday. And they said they were not the ones who came up with the name Underground Nation. They were simply on the website and podcast that came up with this name from time, G, over there in the West Coast. So if I show you this Utes, this is his logo. This is their logo. His logo, their logo. I'm not going to go on a crazy rant. I'm just going to pull up the information and let the information talk for itself. Why should I have to go on a rant and be like, oh, fuck this guy, oh, you ain't shit, call you all kind of names when you guys are already pieces of shit and the different things that you've put into the universe will make you not grow and you will sink yourself. All I need to do is provide the evidence. So instead of, putting my blood pressure up and yelling and acting crazy, I'll just keep on pulling up files. Okay? So that's that. Then we can move on. All right? Because there's been different incidents also where he's like, oh, they did me wrong. Before I get off of the content stealing thing, okay, the stealing of the name. The first time he got on my radar is when he was complaining heavy. Like, yo, those Team East guys, they're doing me wrong. They keep on copywriting my videos. Friday, help me. Yo, Friday, help me, Friday. And I said to myself, before I jump out the window and defend this youth, because at the time, I'm always down to help a new content creator who's coming into the scene, who's trying to do their thing, especially when I see that they have a work ethic, which I see that he does. But there's a difference between having a work ethic and then having a work ethic where you just steal shit and just try to do whatever you want. And then when I started looking into the case, I'm like, nigga, half of the time you're using way more than you're supposed to in their videos, and then you can't be trying to make them look like they're the ones who are victimizing you when you're actually stealing. So let me pull up something else, because we gave him the Clout Chaser, or big salute to DJ Natural. He gave him the Clout Chaser of the Year award. It made him go crazy. Oh my God, suck your mom. Yo, let me go into the studio, or let me go set up my equipment and make a song, suck your mom. You know what I mean? Because he hurt my feelings. He called me a Clout Chaser. But would a Clout Chaser make a video of you having some wild interaction in a hospital and then say, yo, they're doing me wrong. Yo, they gotta post this. And then when you look at the video and then you study the situation, you're like, nigga, you're in the wrong. What the fuck you want me to post this for? What? Why? For what? What do you want?
His hands, it's all recorded, honey. It's all recorded. He did not raise his hands. It's all recorded. He did not raise his hands. It's all recorded. I do because she's lying on his name.
I don't have to play the whole thing, but I got the whole thing. These are the kind of pieces of shit that are out here trying to put content out to you. At one point in time, I said to myself, you know what? I want to prop some of these content creators up here who are not getting a lot of views out here or doing their thing because, you know, we're better together. Yes, we are better together. We're better together with people like Extra Gravy. We're better together with people like Relentless Diaries. We're better together with people like Steady Mobbin. But we're not better together with people who are not good people, disingenuous piece of shit humans. So I'm not trying to combine with niggas like that. I'm sorry. It's just not happening.
She's lying on his name. She.
How you got a video and you put it in slow-mo? I didn't put it in slow-mo. You put it in slow-mo. So who's looking for clout? Niggas edited their video of getting accosted by security. But you don't want the Clout Chaser of the Year award. My youth, accept your award, brethren. It's fine. You see this? I got this big salute to Rap Cat T.O. They gave me this for Podcaster of the Year. You can't have one of these, but you can have a Clout Chaser award, bro.
Not in your property anymore. No.
Oh, no, my bad. Hold on. Salute to hip hop hoops. Okay? Real niggas. But no salute for these goofies. Yes, I said goofies. All right? You want to tell me suck my mom? You're a goof. Rest in peace to my mother. Weirdo. How you got that shit in slow-mo? How you got your Clout video in slow-mo? Holy. This is what you got. Listen, I'm sorry. I don't want to be the only one out here pushing the culture forward. But listen, if this is what the alternative is, then I don't know what to tell you guys. I'm sorry. I would love for there to be more alternatives for We Love Hip Hop, but the rest of the alternatives are weird. We got a predator and a liar. I'm sorry. It's not my fault.
He can't breathe. He can't breathe.
Okay, I can't show this because I'm not getting my video demonetized. You know what I'm saying?
About this as well. You're eager, right? About this as well. Yeah.
It's still recording. Yep, it's all recording.
You know what? Let me save this youth here. Let me save this youth here. All right? Because I don't know. I don't want to get sued. Niggas might get angry. But when I did post that, I posted a clip of that in the stories. Okay? And when I posted a clip of that in the stories, Flex Your Mind Network, I'm roasting your friend. And you be acting a little bit cute too, but you keep it about hip hop. So, and you don't be telling people to suck their mom. So I'm gonna allow you. I'm gonna let you live, nigga. But don't let me put you up on a fucking Summer Jam screen or Winter Jam screen neither, nigga. I've seen you put a lot of thumbnails trying to kick my back in too. So don't be asking me what the fuck is going on, nigga. So I said, this little H-Toot Sam's been in Toronto stealing content, moving shady outside as a security guard. And in the last slide, he begged me to post months ago to raise his followers. Well, it's shine time, boy. I'm going to give you the attention. I just don't know if you want it. So then here's what happened. I posted this in my stories. Box teeth named Underground Nation. This you? And then somebody hit me up. They said, this nigga was doing security at a drip room event downtown and tried to sell us fake beer. that they didn't sell at the venue. Fucking waste, man. I had to tell him to run up, yo, with that. You're going to get us banned from here. And I said, oh, well, goddamn. That's some nasty work. Holy shit. You're trying to tell me the man put on a security guard costume, faked being a security guard, or was actually a real security guard for real, and did a bunch of fake shit in the club? Nasty work. But wait, it gets worse. I got a DM from the promoter. And the funny thing is, I kept them anonymous, but they had jumped into my comment section, and I'm just checking to see if they were going to, I was going to see if they were going to come and do an interview, but I don't know if they're down to do the interview today. They said, yo, actually, you know what? Let me read the rest of it. Y'all can see what's up on the screen. I'll read the rest of it. Yo, the whole story, the event almost got shut down because of that incident, was before he was Underground Nation. Oh my God. My God. Event named Dreams to Reality. My first sold out show I threw myself. This was the first and last gig with us. I never called them for any of our events after that. We always triple up on security, had multiple teams at the venue, and had to explain at the teams at the venue that day. And then he said he'll explain the rest. All right. The thing is, R.I.P. to Dope Boy DQ. This was the last Dope Boy DQ show ever, because after that he passed away to gun violence in the streets over here of Toronto. He said the whole place was vibing up, filled up, 230 people. And then booms, lights shut off, music cuts, and the venue was trying to shut it down. I had to make a decision if I let the show get shut down or if I save it, and it was like time froze. But yeah, I ended up getting another chance from the venue, and yeah, we all got bare stories from that night and the fuckery that was going on that night. All right. So basically, this guy not only hit up the homie who I will keep anonymous, he went to multiple people in that venue that night of the Dope Boy DQ show, trying to sell them beer from the fucking street. All right. I'm sorry, gang. It's not my fault that the alternative to content, we're trying to find out what's going on in the scene over here, not just hip hop content, but like political stuff and all that. I'm sorry that the alternatives are pieces of shit. UC Hamburger, technically it's not fake beer. The beer was real. When you drink it, it'll probably get you drunk, everything. It's just that they weren't selling it at the bar. This guy's probably wearing a security uniform, pulling beers out his pants like, yo, I'll sell you a beer. Why is it so hot? Because it was in my pants. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, what is going on? Flex Your Mind Network. I barely know, dude. Don't worry. I'm saving you the time of having to get to know somebody who's going to end up fucking you over later on. Because this is the same guy that I brought up on my platform multiple times.
I say that maybe they should have it on him, or people would have died. 100 shots went off. No one died. Even the police is surprised that no one even got touched. Facts. So all this thing about these switches, all these things about holding a bunch of ammo, what is the point of all this if you're not even going to hit your target in the first place?
Because I try to look out for these artists out here. I go to mad podcasts out here. Okay, I've done interviews on podcasts that the video never even came out. So when his predator daddy gets up on his platform talking about, oh, this guy doesn't even support no people out here or none of the smaller platforms out here. No, I just don't support y'all niggas. Because y'all niggas sit there on your little platform over there at the radio station and over there at UFT and kick my back in every time you get a chance to. So as anybody wants to know anything and moving forward, let's pull up his channel, okay? If you guys want to subscribe, go subscribe to him. That's fine. Just know in the back of your mind, or just remember that for Friday's telling you, not everything that's coming out of that guy's mouth is real. Probably only 5%. Let's look him up. Let's look him up. Let's look him up and give him some attention. Oh, he's 25. Oh, you can take a 25-year-old down. Shut up. You're next. Merry Christmas, niggas. He managed to get himself a nice little 4.6 thousand subscribers, so that's great. Okay, this guy here, the one who interviewed the 14-year-old kid who freaking stabbed the old lady and killed her, that guy. Yes, him. Okay, this is your alternative. If you want an alternative to We Love Hip Hop, you can go over here, listen, let him get his lies off. What did Drizzy say on the song? I'm gonna leave you the last few bars and let you niggas get your lies off. All right, go subscribe to him. All right, you're welcome.
Thanks for watching.
If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to check out these other videos on the screen and make sure to like and subscribe.
We love hip hop.